landings on the moon would have been impossible to fake. A film expert explains why. July 20, 2019. Today, July 20th, 50 years ago the man walked for the first time, at least officially, on the lunar surface. Many people still doubt, but here are facts raised by Howard Berry, University of Hertfordshire, who helped confirm the feat. Landings on the moon would have been impossible to fake. A film expert explains why. It's been half a century since the magnificent landing on Apollo 11's moon, but many people still do not believe this really happened. The conspiracy theories about the event dating back to the 1970s are, in fact, more popular than ever. One common theory is that film director Stanley Kubrick helped NASA fake the historical images of its 6 successful moon landings. But would it really be possible to do this with the technology available at the time? I'm not an expert in space travel, an engineer or a scientist. I am a filmmaker and speaker in post-production of films, and, although I cannot say how we landed on the moon in 1969, I can say with some certainty that the images would be impossible to falsify. Here are some of the most common beliefs and questions, and why they are easy to override. The landings on the moon were filmed in a TV studio. There are 2 different ways of capturing moving images. One is the film, real strips of photographic material in which a series of images is exposed. Another is video, which is an electronic method of recording in various media, such as moving magnetic tape. With video, you can also broadcast to a television receiver. A standard movie film records images at 24 frames per second, while the TV broadcast is usually 25 or 30 frames depending on where you are in the world. If we agree with the idea that landings on the moon were recorded in a TV studio, then we expect them to be 30 frames per second video, which was the television standard at the time. However, we know that the video of the first landing on the moon was recorded at 10 frames per second on SSTV slow scan television with a special camera. They used the special Apollo camera in a studio and then slowed down the image to give the impression that there was less gravity. Some people may argue that when you look at people who move in slow motion, they seem to be in a low-gravity environment. Delaying the movie requires more frames than normal, so you start with a camera capable of capturing more frames in a second than in a normal one. This is called overcranking. When this is played back at the normal frame rate, this recording plays longer. If you cannot turn the camera too far but record at a normal frame rate, you can artificially shrink the footage, but you need to store the frames and generate new frames to decelerate them. Landings on the moon would have been impossible to fake. A movie expert explains why. One Apollo's lunar television camera, mounted on the side of the Apollo 11 lunar module, broadcast Armstrong's A Little Step. NASA at the time of the broadcast, magnetic disc recorders capable of storing slow-motion footage could only capture 30 seconds in total for 90 seconds of slow-motion video playback. To capture 143 minutes in slow motion, you need to record and store 47 minutes of live action, which simply is not possible. They could have an advanced storage recorder to create slow-motion images. Everyone knows NASA receives the technology before the public. BEM, talvez eles tivessem gravador de armazenamento extra secreto mas quase 3.000 vezes mais avendu duvidoso. Les filmar film e diminuem a velocidade do film. Vá pode ter quantos filmes quiser fazendo isso. And eles converterem o film para ser exibido na TV. Isso finalmente, pouco de laica. Mas filmer film exigiria milhares de metros de film. Rolo teco de film de 35mm a 24 quadros por segundo dura 11 minutos e tem 300 metros de comprimento. Se aplicarmos isso a film de 12 quadros por segundo ou mais PRIMO de 10 que conseguiremos como film PADR rodando por 143 minutos o tempo de dura o da filmagem da Apollo 11. Precisarmos de 6 rolos e-mail. Estes and precisarium ser emendados uns aos outros. As nesta emenda, transferência de negativos e impress e potencialmente GRS, partículas de pura, cabelos o aranes instantaneamente revelarium o julgo. Nethum desses artefatos presentes. O que significa que foi filmado film. Quando voc leva conta que os pulsos subsequentes da Apollo foram feitos a 30 quadros por segundo, ent fingerseria tier vezes mais difícil. And a Miss Apollo 11 teria sido a mais fil. As a bandeira est bailando o vento vento na lua. O vento claramente de ventilador dentro do estio. O foi filmado no deserto. en foi depois que a bandeira solta, ela se acomoda suavemente e depois en se move de forma alguma na filmagem restante. Aldisso, quanto vento h dentro de uma estio de TV, h vento no deserto, uvo aceitar isso. Mas julho, o deserto tem muito quente e normalmente vá pode ver ondas de calor presentes em imagens gravadas em lugares quentes. Ondas de calor na filmagem da lua. Por isso foi filmado no deserto. E a bandeira tam este se movendo de qualquer maneira. Ilumina o na filmagem claramente vem de holofote. As sombras parecem estranhas. Sim. Holofote a 147 milhs de quilômetros de distância. Camada de sol. Olha para as sombras na filmagem. Se a fonte de luz faz holofote primo. As sombras se originariam de ponto central. Mas como a fonte est distante, as sombras es paralelas na maioria dos lugares, em vez de divergirem de único ponto. Dito isto, o sol na fonte de ilumina o a luz tam refletida do solo. Isso pode fazer com que algumas sombras aparem paralelas. Isso tam significa que podemos ver objetos que est na sombra. Os pusos na lua teriam sido impossíveis de falsificar. Especialista em filmes explica o porquê Stanley Kubrick. Instituto Mar Auxiliadora /FLICKRM. Todos sabemos que Stanley Kubrick filmou isso. Stanley Kubrick poderia ter sido solicitado a falsificar os pusos lunares. Mas como ele era perfeccionista, ele teria insistido em filmar no local. E est bem documentado que ele gostava de ver. Isso já est respondido. Primo, pós el recriar dinossauros de mosquitos como eles fizeram no Jurassic Park, mas o governo est mantendo isso em segredo. Eu desisto.